Welcome to Yoga with Ursula, chair stretches for your entire body, seated and standing. So make sure you're putting your chair on a non-slippery surface, and we're going to come into an upright seated position, making fists and rotating our fists in and out, just to warm them up a little bit. We rotate one shoulder at a time, front and back, or back to front, just to warm up the body. And letting the breath here flowing in and out of our nose. And here now a couple seated cat-cow, placing your hands around your knees. Inhale, coming into cow, and exhale into cat position. We want to make sure the body is stretched and warm before we go a little bit deeper into a couple more different stretches. Reach your arms up and cactus here 3 times. Open that chest, let those elbows come down and squeeze those shoulder blades together. We're going to twist here, first to the left. You place your back arm, your back hand a bit onto the back of your chair. Just make sure your spine is tall and you exhale as you twist. Inhale in the center, again exhale, twist, other side. Watch this video first through to familiarize yourself a little bit with our moves and our stretches here. Those are the basic ones. And let's come over to one side as you lengthen one arm. And other side. We're doing it twice on the same side. And bring the arm over, stretch the arm, turn the torso, exhale, bend the elbow, reach diagonal over. Inhale, twist the torso to the right, bend this elbow, and unfold over to the left. This is such an amazing move to open up the entire upper body, particularly above your middle spine. 3 times each side, so right arm sweeps up, turn, bend the elbow close to the body and unfold over. Again, reach right arm up, twist over to the left, bend the elbow and unfold over to the right. One more time. Just let your breath flow in and out of your nose and back to center. I'm going to turn here a little bit for camera purposes. You don't have to do that. And we're going to take one hand above one knee and just open here the hips as we're lifting up that knee towards the chest, switching sides. And then open in and out, maybe on your toes or flat feet, just to further open up our hips. Having the spine tall and the belly slightly engaged. So let's walk it in and out here like a windshield wiping. And you can just balance with your arms to the side. And we can also rotate here, the palms forward and back. And then we open the legs wide. Have our hands on the upper thighs and in a circular motion, opening up the lower back. That feels really, really good. Chair yoga is an amazing thing to be used, anywhere where you have the possibility to sit on a chair or a sofa chair. Just make sure you do not have much of an armrest. And you can do a few of those moves and get yourself acquainted with it. Then we're going to stretch to one on the other side, back over, lengthening the opposite arm as we're reaching over one knee. Do as many as it feels good, or follow me along here on the video. And we're stretching out our left leg, leaning comfortably back, belly in, and bend our right knee into the chest. To stretch the hip flexors and the groin a little further, and then we switch it up, left knee into the chest, straightening out the best way you can that right leg. I got up now and facing the chair, and we're gonna come here comfortable with our hands shoulder width apart, our legs closer or hip width apart into our first chair, downward facing dog, standing. So your heels will reach, and now we lengthen forward carefully, belly in into a couple planks. So make sure your hands are not slipping, and you inhaling as you're coming into down dog, and then exhaling into a plank pose, shoulders over your wrists. This chair yoga here is for every level, everybody. Just try and work with me, and the more you do it, the more familiar you will get with it. It's just a 20-minute practice. Any time of the day will work to do this seated and standing chair stretches. So now we come onto the toes, roll through plank, let our hips drop into dancing, downward facing chair dog. Reach through, carefully inhale, exhale, rolling all the way back into downward facing dog. I'm marching or walking the dog, we call this, by bending one knee at a time and stretching the side body with each move. Okay, and we're going to step forward here now. Right leg forward, left foot is back, bend your front knee, square your hips, hands either in front of your heart, or you may bring your arms up for warrior one. If you have a wall next to you and you may need to hold on, then just hold on with your right hand against the wall. Straightening the front leg, place my hands on the chair seat or the forearms down if you want to go deeper for pyramid pose. Legs are in the same position. Just let the breath flow, and then stepping your left leg forward, switching up sides, switching up legs. Tall spine, reach the arms up or in front of your heart. Take a few deep breaths. Opening as far as your body allows you to do this. Bending the arms, place the hands or the forearms again onto the chair seat and folding over that left straight leg for pyramid pose. Letting that spine and the back of your leg stretch as you breathe. Stepping forward, rounding, coming up, rotate the shoulders, big open cactus for one. And then we open up here again into a warrior two. So right front knee is bent, arms out to the side. Straighten your arms all the way out, set your head where it's comfortable, and then we come into a reverse. Stretching that front body here. Back, stepping forward, rotate shoulders, and other side. So left leg is forward for warrior two, arms out to the side, do not lean forward, tall straight upper body or torso, and reverse. And big step forward here again. One cactus. And we're going to attempt tree pose. So we're going to balance on the left leg and the right knee is leaning against your chair. So where it's comfortable on the side. So you can hold your chair without balancing too hard or just step away from the chair. And then you may bring your arms up or keep them in front of your heart, your chest, and take a couple deep breaths. Other side, I'm just turning around here. You can also just easily stand your heel against the inner ankle if you don't want to go that high, or go higher above your knee. There's enough room to adjust those poses to your needs, to your own body. This is a great practice to do first thing in the morning. So hands back now onto the chair seat, and we're balancing with the right leg and come here into knee to chest pose, lengthen out. Bend the left knee, exhale, chin and knee under the chest. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crunch and round. And now I'm going to use the opposite arm, in this case the right arm, and lay it after I straighten it again on top of the chair. Exhale, crunch, elbow, knee, lengthen out, lay the arm there for better balance here. Slowly I roll up, inhale, the arms up, cactus, stretch the body. And we're going to do likewise here on the other side. Lengthening out and crunch, open, lengthen, exhale, crunch. This is a move we often do on all fours, but the chair is just more accessible. And then we do the same thing, that we're lengthening out the left arm and hold on to the lean, the back part of your chair. It's actually a lot of fun to do this pose on the chair. I enjoy that myself on the chair a lot. Good, just come back down. Lengthening out here, both hands go on back of the chair, lengthening that left leg out and take a few breaths. It's a great balancing pose with the support of your chair. Set your hands onto the seat, slowly roll up, shoulders back, one cactus. Back down again. So this is a flow, that's why I'm going a bit faster here. Now opposite leg lifts again here for this. It's actually a warrior 3, since the arms are straight forward, but we're supporting them onto the back of the chair. And stepping back in, coming up, hands onto your hips, and we're diving all the way down, hands onto the seat of your chair. Hands onto your waist, come up, mini back bend, push your hips forward, going back down again. Feel free to bend those knees, hands onto the chair, back, hands onto the hips, straighten, push, hips forward, long front body. One more time. Hands back onto the waist. Push hips forward, belly in, squeeze the glutes a little bit, leaning back to a comfortable way for you. Hands in front of the heart, and a couple breaths here in mountain pose. I'm going to change the chair again. You don't have to do that, obviously. And I'm crossing my left leg, my foot above the right knee. And we're going to open here the hips in lazy pigeon or seated pigeon pose. You may gently press your left elbow into that inner left knee. And then to your flexibility, lean a little bit more forward. You can also drape your arms, hanging them forward, and come deeper. And then we're crossing both legs and twisting here to the left, holding onto the chair so we have more leverage. Tall spine, twisting with the back of your shoulder here, a little bit deeper into that twist. Right knee bends and the right ankle comes right above the left knee. Same thing, lazy pigeon or seated pigeon stretch pose here. Love, love, love this stretch on the chair. Stretching on the chair is a great alternative to your regular yoga or Pilates practice. Cross it all the way now, lining up here your lower legs. Bring your left arm to the outside of that right knee, right hand onto the seat or the back of your chair. And twist as you're leading with your right shoulder deeper into that twist. And then we bring in the left knee, we bend it and lay it into the inner right groin, square the hips, and then finding a position here comfortable for your hands to hold on. And this is like a single seated forward stretch. On the chair, you might have to scoot a little bit to make that happen, or use a second chair to lay that bent knee on. And you see how I'm swiveling a bit over, other leg, other side. Gently pressing here in, opening up, square the hips. And breathe. Good, straighten your torso, bring that right leg down. Scooching a bit forward and folding forward here, letting your torso drape in between your legs. Shake out your head a couple times, stretching here the entire neck and upper torso. Just let that breath flow around and come back up. Bring your legs back in, walking together. Reach your arms forward and perhaps higher up. This is a seated chair pose. Belly in, leaning forward, lengthening the side body. And then we'll sweep the arms alongside and squeeze the shoulder blades together. Inhale, coming forward again. Reach the arms overhead. Exhale, coming back, shoulder blades together. And again. Can also open the arms a little wider like a V if that's a bit more accessible. Reach the arms back. Now we're holding on to the side of the chair, leaning forward and hold that stretch. Turn our neck a couple times from side to side. Letting that neck here relax. And then coming here into a straight spine. So we're gonna bring here our hands under our armpits, of opposite hand, opposite armpit. Sit up tall and breathe in to the nose and out to the nose. About 4 or 5 deep breaths. We're almost done with our practice. And this is a great way to let that breath flow, and having your arms this way, you're really feeling how you're inhaling and how that breath opens up your heart here, your lungs. You can also just cross your hands above your chest. That's more comfortable. So I'm turning the chair again. Again, you don't have to do that. And I'm sitting and facing the back of the chair. And I'm just gonna hang over like a seated child's pose. Taking a couple more cleansing, relaxing inhales into the nose and exhales maybe out to my mouth or out to my nose as well. Just to relax here a little bit. Like I said, this is a bit more of a faster practice. So follow along, pause the video, do this a few times until you're familiar with it. It will wake you definitely up in the morning. Thank you so much for coming and practicing with me. Lots of love to you all. Subscribe and share. Till the next video. Thank you.